I am gonna go ahead and get started on this because it's a lot. So, as a lot of you guys have probably seen it, and like I've seen people post saying that there's drama going on in the fandom right now. I personally don't think that there's drama going on in the fandom right now, but it's more so people feeling alone, people feeling lost, and people feeling unaccepted. There's a lot of people in the fandom right now going through something, and it's mentally and physically deteriorating them, and that's causing them to feel alone, and it's causing their mental state to go from here down to here, and there just hasn't been people there for them. I feel like at this point we truly need to come together as a family and love one another. A lot of us have had problems in the past with other outsiders, but we don't need to forget what they've done, but we need to forgive them and try to move on, because with the amount of mental health issues that people in this fandom have, we need one another. We need someone who we can reach out to if we're feeling low, if we need somebody there to talk to, if we need someone to vent to so we don't do something stupid. I myself have been in a funk. My mental health hasn't been the greatest, and I relate to what so many of you guys are currently going through. At the beginning of the month, I lost my grandfather, and when I lost my grandfather, I felt like a part of me left. I felt unwanted. I felt lost, and I felt alone. I felt alone even though there were so many of you guys there, but it's just because of the disconnection I felt from myself. But those of you who reached out, it really helped me lift my spirits, and it really helped me come back to where I needed to be. And then today, I got the news that one of my cousins got into a really bad accident and is most likely on they're most likely on their last days. And then I'm currently going through the feelings of lost, loneliness, and feeling unwanted, but I know that you guys are there, but it's just my mental state killing me. The true things that are going on in this fandom is that we're all mentally drained. We don't want to continue pushing through. We feel hopeless. We feel like there's no light in the future. We feel like we're a burden to those. We feel like the boys don't care, and we feel like we just need to give up. But in reality, none of that's true. We're loved. We're strong. We're warriors. We can push through, and the boys love and appreciate each and every one of us. There's light in the future. No matter how much darkness we're in right now, that light is coming your way. Kayla, okay, so my tattoo says breathe, and Kayla's telling me to breathe, but I am breathing. There's just a lot of emotions going through me right now, and I feel like there's probably stuff going through you. But there is light. There's light coming your way. No matter how deep you are in the darkness that you're in, that light is coming. And then I want each and every one of you to believe me when I say that you're not alone. You are wanted, you are accepted, you are cared for, you are loved. The boys love you, the boys care about you, and the boys want you to continue pushing through. Each of the boys love and appreciate each and every one of you so much. They wouldn't be where they are if it wasn't for us. They wouldn't be performing at a show in a couple hours if it wasn't for us. They care about us more than you can ever imagine. They might not always be able to show it, but believe me, those boys love and appreciate us so damn much, and they want to meet every single one of us one day. And if you say the boys don't like you, if you say the boys are ignoring you, if you say the boys hate you, they don't. They are busy guys. They're in a band. They have jobs outside of their band. They have school. They have families. But we are also their family. And we all need to come together as a family and love each other. We need to trust each other. We need to be there for one another. And yeah. Wow, that was a lot. But yeah, it's like, people are trying to say that there's drama, but that drama is just us beating ourselves up. I know so many of us are going through something, and it makes us feel so bad. It makes us feel like no one's there. But we just really need to come together, and we need to love each other. Oh, guys, don't cry. I didn't mean to make anyone cry. I just was getting very in my feels, and I really just wanted to come on and just let this all off, because it hurts me when the fandom is going through stuff. You could ask anyone in the chat who has talked to me. They all know that we're all going through something, that we all feel alone, that we feel like giving up, but we have to be there for each other. And my great auntie said, before we found out that my grandpa passed, that we don't have to forget, but we have to forgive, because there's a difference between forgetting and forgiving. Forgiving is making things right. There are still things wrong in this fandom, and we need to make them right. We all need to come together, and we all just need to truly be there. Spencer, Kayla, you guys need to quit telling me to breathe, because it just makes me choke up even more. But about a month and a half ago, I think, Emily, Jin, and I came up with the hashtag #NoOutsiders stand alone. And right now we need to show that no outsider stands alone. We need to pick one another up. We need to help push them through we need to help them push through, because we just have to keep oning. Kayla! I'm reading my arm. Breathe. Deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. All of you need to breathe as well. I'll be back. There was the timer. I'm back. Yes, say all the Alexa jokes you want to right now. But yeah, what my auntie said is... what my auntie said, and what my auntie will forever continue to say, is we don't need to forget, but we need to forgive, because forgiving is what helps make the world go around. If we aren't talking to somebody, if there is a problem in our personal families, in our fandom families, or anything, we just need to try to let that go. We don't have to fully forget what happened, but we have to try to forgive to be able to love one another. We don't need to be best friends with somebody, but we need to just be there for anyone, because I just scrolling through my Instagram feed, I see that so many people are down, and I wish that there was stuff that I could do, but I'm only one person. So that's why we all just need to step up and be there for one another and show everyone that they're not alone, that they're loved, that they're welcomed, that they're wanted, that they're appreciated, and just all of that, because our mental health is so important. And when our mental health is low, we don't feel good. I don't remember the last time that my mental health was great. There's been a lot going on. I've been extremely stressed. I've been extremely anxious. But I've had the outsiders to go to. And I know that I will forever have the outsiders on my side, because I love and appreciate them, and I hope they love and appreciate me. But it's just, this fandom is my second family. I tell more to you guys than I do my own family sometimes, and that's saying something, because the fact that I have really bad trust issues. I've had really bad trust issues for the last 3.5 years, and some of you guys have helped me be able to open up, to tell my story, to let people know what I've been through, and I hope that my stories can help you guys open up and help you guys realize that no matter what you may have been through, no matter what you're going through, that you're not alone, that there's someone there for you, and that you're loved. Because feeling wanted and feeling accepted and feeling loved is a great feeling that we don't get to feel often. But I feel like in this fandom, we can come together and we can make everyone feel wanted, make everyone feel accepted, make everyone just feel good. Because I feel like that's all the boys want. The boys want to see us shine. They want to see us happy. They want to just make us feel like we're one of their own, because those boys put their heart and soul into everything they do, and it makes them feel down when they see us feeling down. I was going through old posts and old archives and old screenshots and old story recordings that I have from not only myself but the boys, and a great example of this is when we started hashtag No Outsiders Stand Alone. Devin left the gym because he was so overwhelmed by the amount of emotion from our stories, and I screen recorded that 2.5-minute story, and how we feel affects him, and I feel like it affects him the most, because he's known a lot of us since before On the Outside was a group, and he can relate to us as much as we can relate to him, because he is human. Dawson is human. Sam is human. Andrew is human. John is human. We all feel stuff. We all go through things. But something that we all have in common is we have each other. And Casey, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to be able to open up. I was beyond scared to share my story, to share my No Outsiders Stand Alone story. But I needed to say it, because there are some of you guys out there who have been through the same thing that I have. And it's a lot. And it makes people feel better knowing that there is somebody there that they can relate to. And I'm going to see if they're still in here. And then I am going to mention a couple of the outsiders who were in here and how their story has impacted me in a way. Kayla's story was one of the deepest that I read. It was one of the deepest that I had to try to comprehend, and she has been through so much. That woman has been through more than more than I could ever imagine someone trying to go through. And I don't know how she stayed so strong through it. But Kayla, you are a warrior, and I hope you never, ever forget that. Spencer has been put through the ringer multiple times. She has had to overcome so much. She has had to relearn how to do things that the average person doesn't need to. But she is still standing. She is still here to tell her story. She is still fighting for herself. She is pushing through, and she is only benefiting herself right now. And I am beyond proud of her. And it's absolutely amazing, the things that she's overcome, the things that she's relearned, and the things that she's learned about herself now. Oh, I'm having to take deep breaths in between each of these because it's so much. Amanda has been one of my best friends for the last 3 years. Amanda has been someone that I have told almost everything to. Amanda has been a person who has been very quiet about what she's been through. And when she truly opened up about what she's been through, what she's going through, it absolutely broke my heart, because no one as sweet as her should have to go through the things that she's been through. And so one of her comments says that she was terrified to share her story, but when she shared it, it made her feel better. And I hope that all of you feel that way after sharing your story. I hope that all of you can look back on your past and just reflect and feel good. And so Maddie says that she's proud of all of you and that we're some of the strongest people that she knows. And you guys are the strongest people I know. You guys have all been through things that we shouldn't have to go through. And that makes you guys so strong. It makes you guys immune to so much. And it's a beautiful thing. I feel like it's harder to share when you're... Casey, I feel that way too. But then I feel when we created No Outsiders Standalone, I was going through it so hard. I felt so alone. I felt like nobody cared what I was going through. But I was able to actually share my story better than I think I could ever share it. During that tag, during what I was going through. Because it was all so fresh. It was all changing daily. But sharing it while I was going through it showed people that there's light. It's a terrifying thing. We've all been through things that are so scary that some of us shouldn't have lived through. But in the end, being able to let it off of your chest just relieves so much. When I shared my story for the first time with the Outsiders, I felt tension release. I felt so much better about myself knowing that my story was out there. And it makes me feel great knowing that me sharing my story has allowed others to share their story. And that others sharing their story has continued the train of people sharing what they're going through. It's an amazing feeling to feel the relief of knowing that what you've been through is out there. And it shows that you're strong. That you are finally starting to come to conclusion with what's going on. And once you're able to let it out, it feels more natural coming out. I've had to talk to therapists about what I've been through, and it was difficult to talk to them. But I feel like talking to you guys about my story has made things, in a sense, easier. There's more of you guys joining. Hello, Emily. Hello, Gabby. We're all currently really in our feels right now. Who's not still here? So I'm going to give a quick little rundown to Emily and Gabby of what we're talking about. So we're talking about feeling lost, feeling alone, and just our mental health deteriorating. There's been a lot going on in the fandom, and we all just really need to come together. I feel, so on this sheet, one of the favorite things that I wrote was that in reality, we are loved, we are strong, we are warriors, we can push through, the boys love and appreciate each one of us. There is light in the future, no matter how much darkness you're currently in, the light is coming your way. Please believe me when I say that you are not alone. You are wanted, you are accepted, you are cared for, you are loved. The boys love you, the boys care about you, and the boys want you to continue pushing through. I truly want all of you to remember those words. And I'm probably going to end up making some of this into a caption, into a post, so that if you guys need to, you can look back and read these so you never forget these words, because you guys are never alone. You guys are never alone. There is always going to be someone there for you. No matter what I'm going through, I'll always be there for you. No matter what someone else is going through. Do you want to revamp? Yes, Emily, I feel like at this point we need to bring it back. I know that people are still using it. I know people are still reading it, but I feel like today we need to truly revamp it and shine a light back on it. Because in the 14 months that we have been a family, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen is No Outsiders Stand Alone. And that has nothing to do with the fact that Emily, Jen, and I created it. It has the soul. It truly has impacted my life, and it's been the most beautiful thing I've seen in this fandom, because it's brought us together. When we first posted the tag, we had no idea that it was going to have as much impact on the fandom as it did. And it brought this family closer than we ever thought it could. And you see me using the word family instead of fandom, because I feel like we're beyond a fandom. We've all grown so close to one another. We've all shared stuff with one another that we haven't shared with people in our personal lives. And it just shows that the Outsiders are more than a fandom. We're a family. And Emily and Alicia have made a hashtag saying it's something along the lines of OTOs are family or Outsiders are family, because we are. The Outsiders are a family, and I don't think anything can change that, because families fight. Families go through things. Families don't talk for periods of time, but families come together in the end. Family is there for you. And if you guys have stuff going on in your personal life with your family, you can come to your outsider family and we can help you through it. Because that's all we want. We don't want to see anyone down. We don't want to lose any outsiders. And with how bad there's a stigma, that's wrong. There's a bad vibe when someone talks about mental health. Mental health has like this like magnet, these two magnets at the same pole, just not coming together because people are scared. People are scared that somebody is going to make fun of what they've been through. People are scared that people aren't going to think they're being truthful. But in all honesty, the people who say that what you say isn't truthful, they're the ones that are scared. They're the ones that are scared that if they say something, that there's going to be people like them coming at them. And that's not what we want. We want to come together. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that we just need to forgive and that we need to come together and we need to make everyone feel wanted, make everyone feel accepted, make everyone feel like they are wanted? God, I love you guys so much. Like, I don't think I have felt this much love in a fandom ever. And I have been in fandoms for the last 6 or 7 years. And it has taken 6 years for me to feel truly wanted and accepted in a fandom, and it means a lot. And I am so thankful to be able to call each one of you guys my friend. Of course, Kayla is crying at work because that Yes, Casey, you have friends. You have the outsiders. I have the perfect name for the new tag. For real, text me and we can FaceTime. I will FaceTime you after this live because I am very excited to see what you have up your sleeve. Have you showered yet? Or, like, we gonna be talking and you're in the shower? Because if you guys don't know Emily, she's always in the shower. Not to come at you or anything, but it's true. I'll be waiting for the new tag. I feel like we all just needed the laugh of, when isn't Emily in the shower? This is my last day at work. I'm supposed to be happy to be. But Kayla, you're over here crying your eyes out and super emo because you're feeling what we're all feeling. And you're feeling loved, and you're feeling wanted, and you're feeling accepted. And it's a feeling that we all need to feel. The shower is Emily's home, I swear. It's either her boyfriend, her home, her life. Like, Emily, how is, if you know, gonna go, you're gonna be not around a shower. I'm gonna have to watch the live again because the internet said downhill. Well, I'm definitely saving this, Maddie. This turned into a tag. Kayla, you deserve every one of us. You deserve everything that I've said. How did this live switch from super emo to attacking Emily and her showers? I don't know, Manders, but I feel like we kind of needed, like, the, like, change in vibes. Y'all be waiting for me to show up and I'll be... I find that true. Or, people are gonna be waiting for something and they're gonna, like, someone's gonna text you, "Hey, Emily, where are you?" "Shit, I'm in the shower." Oh my god. We are such crackheads. And here's the thing. Crackheads go through all the emotions. Crackheads go through so many emotions. They have high points. They have low points. They go through things. And that's our name for a reason, because on the outside is our addiction. Ooh, I just popped all of my knuckles. That was a really cringy sound. But yeah, I don't know really what else to say. I touched all these points. I made you guys all super emo, not my intentions. And, like, I don't really know what else to say. Besides, I love you guys. Without you guys, I wouldn't be the person I am. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to say the things that I've said. Without you guys, I would feel alone. I would feel unwanted. I would feel more lonely than I felt before this fandom. But each and every one of you guys have touched my life in some way. And I just can't say this enough, but you guys are my family. You guys are my loves. And you guys are just absolutely amazing people. And I am so blessed to be able to call you guys my friends. I'm so blessed to be able to reach out to you guys if I need someone. And I'm just so blessed to have met all of you guys. Whether it was a couple days that we met, a couple months ago, a couple years ago, I am grateful for everything we have. And Manders, don't apologize for your mental health. Don't apologize for what you're going through, because we all go through it. Everyone goes through it, and we don't need to apologize for going through it. Kayla, I know, but it was like, I didn't even like intentionally pop my knuckles. So my hands were just on my thighs, and I like pressed down, and then they all just cracked, and that's why it sounded so creepy. Yes, syrup. It's usually Alexa being deep and being M, but I feel like in reality it needs to be Alexa being Alexa because I'm very unpredictable. I thought she was talking about Maddie's Maddie! I'm not talking about Knuckles the bird, I'm talking about my knuckles. God, this just shows how much of crackheads we really are. What the hell did I do to deserve you guys? Like, I have no idea. I have no idea what I did to deserve friends like you. And bagel bites are so good. Maddie! Wait, there's a bagel emoji? Wait, since we're talking about food, I have Girl Scout cookies. I have Girl Scout cookies, and they're really good. There's also a Knuckles emoji. Okay, Casey, I'm not sure if you know this, but Maddie at On the Outside Facts, she's a bird, and its name is Knuckles, and that is Spencer's chat. That is Spencer's children, and Knuckles is awesome. Emily, watch your language, child. We're all freaking out that there's a bagel emoji. I love that. Syrup, does Knuckles still have an Instagram page? Oh my. What are we gonna do with Emily? And this is why everyone needs an Emily in their life. Are we gonna kick her? Are we gonna shin kick her? Or are we gonna delete her kneecaps? Emily! Emily! Oh my god. But I think that I am going to wrap up this live. And I'm going to wrap it up for saying this for the third time. Just because I really want to instill this in your guys' minds. We are loved. We are strong. We are warriors. We can push through. The boys love and appreciate us. There's light in the future, and no matter how much darkness you're in, there is light coming your way. Please believe me when I say that you are not alone. You are wanted, you are accepted, you are cared for, and you are loved. The boys love you, the boys all care about you, and the boys want you to continue pushing through. I love you guys, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, if I could truly show my love for each of one of you, I would. But my love for you guys is beyond words. And with that, I love you guys. And I hope that this live touched you. I hope that this live can help you. And if you need anything, please come to me. Let's come together as a family. Let's love each other. And yeah, let's do that. See you guys.